Hey, nice hat. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Peter Graves. He's going to come and say a few words.
From another
Peter
twin.
Graves is the
Smile
director
at the
of the Peter
twin.
Graves Orchestra, a famous musician in his own right, and a friend of
Told you
the
guys it's
family,
babies.
and he'd like to come forward and just make a comment about Jaco.
Good afternoon. I promise I'll keep this real brief. Brief is one of my favorite speeches. First, let me say thank you to the city for what they're doing here, the city of Oakland Park, what they're doing, and it's good to see the town that Jaco grew up in and to honor his contribution to the world of music. Proud to be here today to maybe offer just a small perspective from my own perspective of Jaco's music and his career. Jaco joined my band not far from here, just down the street at the old Bachelor's 3 in the early 70s, prior to his incredible rise within the music world. During the peak years, I was privileged to be his conductor on the Word of Mouth Big Band on many of his engagements, including sold-out performances all over the world, including places like Dorothy Chandler in Los Angeles, the Budokan, a 20,000-seat venue in Tokyo. It was just incredible to see his rise to fame within the music world. And during the past few years, I was again honored to lead the Jaco Pastorius Big Band as we paid tribute to his musical legacy years after his death, where his music was still so powerful that the 2 CDs we made of his music both won Album of the Year awards at the Jazz Week Awards in New York in years 2004 and 2006. So if there's one thing that I'd like to leave you with is even today, that even more than 20 years after his passing, as we've traveled the world with that band, playing Jaco's music from New York to Tokyo to Los Angeles to Amsterdam or wherever, his music is still revered to this day. It's amazing to see the reaction of young people's reaction to that music, even to this day, and I would expect that would go on for years to come. The world has seen fit to honor this man year after year, and I thank you, the city of Oakland Park, for honoring him here today in his hometown.
Tonight we're lucky enough to have the sons of Jaco with us. At this time, I'd like to introduce John, Felix, and Julius Pastorius.
I just like to start off with a little bit of saying happy birthday for my dad today. So, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you. I had some stuff written down before I got down here, and on the drive down, it pretty much went out the window, because what this comes down to is my son asked me, Daddy, are we going to see Grandpa when we're down there? And when it comes down to, yes, every time we're here, every blade of grass, every palm tree, it's Daddy. And there's no better gift that you could ever receive from as a family, as a son, as a grandson, than the memory of your father continue on every day of the rest of your life. And I just want to say thanks. I want to say thank you to the Sigi Constantine, wherever you're at, for a head. Sigi, please, you got to come out here, take a bow, please. She's from Oakland Park, Main Street. She's the one that pretty much was the point man or woman in this whole endeavor, and the city commission, the mayor at the time, thank you so much. And once again, obviously, I love my father. We love our father, and we just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. This is the most amazing thing that's ever been done for my father since he passed away, honestly.
Thank you.
it's a little tough to talk about anything right now, so I think enough's been said, and let's have a good night.
Thank you. Now, at this time, I'd like to introduce John Stunson, the City Manager.
Thank you, Mayor. What a great day. I'd like to take a second and just say this has been a multi-year effort by a lot of people. And I'd just like to recognize a few people here today, and hopefully I don't miss anyone, but all future and current members of the Main Street Board, please just stand up or raise your hand. Oh, look at everybody here that's been on the board. Main Street Board, dating back to the days of before the charrette in 1999. All current and past city commissioners, again, please stand up. Take a bow. Allegra and Steve couldn't be here, but they sent their best wishes. And county officials, well, they said they were going to try to make it. They're probably going to join us for the concert a little later. Over $6 million of other people's money that some of our staff worked very hard for, and the commissioners lobbied hard for, has resulted in this. But I wanted to recognize some staff members. Jenna LaFleur, Jenna, Ray Lebonsky, and Pat Himmelberger. These are the folks on our staff in City Hall over the years now, 5 or 6 years, that have been writing grants and really begging for money to put this thing together, and they were very, very successful. Also want to recognize John Perez. John Perez was a project manager from our engineering department. PJ Ramos, PJ, the engineering inspector, and thank you for the good job here. And most definitely all the Parks and Recreation staff that are sprinkled around, even managing this event. DJ Duty, our city attorney, went through a lot of legal work, making sure that we were able to close on the property timely. And our finance director, making sure that we were reimbursed timely for the grants. Also like to recognize Don Burgess. Don, I believe Don Burgess, he is the senior staff person of Broward County that's responsible for processing all of these grants. We couldn't have done it without him. We really thank him very much. And last but not least, Paul Kissinger with EDSA. Paul, I saw you. Would you have your staff stand up? The master designer for the park, and watched over this development with eagle eyes, and we're grateful for him. Now, with that, I'm going to turn it back to the mayor. I thank all the staff and maybe some of those that I didn't recognize, but we really do appreciate it.
Thank you, John. And now I'm just going to tell you, enjoy your evening, enjoy the music. It's going to be a wonderful concert. And Jenna, did you have a closing?
I just want to make sure that everyone knows we have some wine and some hors d'oeuvres for you this evening before the concert gets started. Northeast High School will be taking the stage in just a few minutes, and then we'll have our main show at 6 o'clock. So please help yourself over here, mix, mingle, meet some new people tonight, and I hope everyone has a great night. We look forward to seeing you back at Jaco Pastorius Park in the future.